Hi, I'm Scott with Android Guys.
And I'm Luke.
Today we're going to review a phone.
Mm-hmm.
Luke's going to review it.
Okay.
This is the TCL
Yes.
10
Yes.
5G UW.
Yes.
Ultra wideband.
Yes, correct.
Tell us about the phone.
Okay, so it is exclusive to Verizon right now.
Okay.
This is supposed to be kind of a... the best way to maybe say is entry-level feature. Entry-level flagship phone, I guess.
Okay.
Like, it's price-wise, so it's
Sure.
$399.
Right.
But you're getting 4K recording, a Snapdragon 765 processor, 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs internal,
5G support.
5G support on ultra wideband, so full Verizon experience. 6.5 inch screen, high full HD screen. It's 3 cameras on the back
For $400.
$400.
Okay.
So it has all of those features that you are going to see on your regular flagships, but at a fraction of that cost.
Do you think some of that comes from the TCL branding?
I think so.
From not having really... they've only had a few phones this year that they've put out under their own brand.
Right.
And all of them were priced to move.
Mm-hmm.
They're not trying to compete with...
Right.
The Samsung flagships and
Right.
LG, Google Pixel, but for $400,
It's a nice phone.
tell me about the user experience.
So it's fine. It is running Android 10.
Okay.
So, at time of recording, we're at Android 11 now,
Right.
on most devices. And so this does feel, if you have been using a device that's on 11, does feel a little dated. All the features are there because 11 was more of a UI upgrade.
Right.
You had a little bit more customization, a kind of a better experience. Things make more sense where they are. You have more control over searching for things. With 10, you're back to, that step back.
One of the big differences for me was the navigation.
Yes.
Having the buttons across the bottom as
Yes.
opposed to kind of like swiping to get around.
Right.
So if you're using something
Correct.
that runs 11, this will feel a little wonky
Yeah.
at first. Okay.
Right. It doesn't. You get used to it very quick because it's still a intuitive UI. It's just
Right.
not as.
And that's something to kind of point out too. If you're running Android 11, you're probably not looking for a new phone right now because that's
Right.
new.
Right.
If you're running something that's Android 7, 8, 9, and you're getting into a new phone or you're introducing a phone to the family, somebody else, 10's going to feel great.
It's gonna be fine.
Now,
Yeah.
is there very much TCL or Verizon influence on the phone?
There's a little bit, and I think you'll expect that from most carriers that are, having a exclusive phone. You'll have your Verizon checking your minutes, your app for your data, and
Right.
and then there are probably 5 or 6 games that come preloaded on it.
Okay.
So you'll have to sift through that a little bit, delete what you don't need or whatever, and you're able to delete them. So it's not like you're locked into having
Yeah.
to have what they installed pre on it. You can get it to where you want. But yeah, it's great. It's got a fingerprint sensor on the back
Okay.
for unlock, but then it also has face unlock, which works really well.
Is it fast?
It's fast.
Accurate?
Yeah, it is fast. It's accurate. The fingerprint sensor is a little smaller than ones I have been used to. So
Sure.
it took a little bit getting used to that for me.
Is it easy to locate without looking?
It is easy to locate because it's got a different feel. The back is this fingerprint collecting,
Yeah.
shiny, but it's got like a fractal diamond. It's diamond gray is this color. So it's got this diamond pattern, and the fingerprint sensor is a smaller square that feels different.
yeah.
So you know where it is.
There's a little bit of a lip to it. It's an interesting design.
Yeah.
The fractal. I don't know if this will pick up on the...
It picks up all the fingerprints, I think.
It is an
All
oil...
the swipes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good device. The back camera is a 48 megapixel regular camera. It's got a super wide at 8 megapixel, and then a 5 megapixel macro. The macro is actually really nice. It works really well. I took some photos of a board game, and I was impressed for a macro. Sometimes those can be an afterthought.
Sure.
But this works really well. It's got a 16 megapixel front facing selfie cam. I mean, it's got everything. Kind of like I said, it's got the entry flagship feel.
It's kind of a weird way to classify that, but you're right. If this is TCL's flagship experience at $400, that sounds good.
Worth it. It's a good upgrade for anybody wanting to get a little bit more features. I think this is maybe made for somebody who wants content creation because you have all of the different photo capabilities, your hyperlapse, your time lapse. It's got super slow-mo. You have 4K. You have all your photo modes. I mean, it can kind of do anything for you.
Well, it's also priced to sell if you're a family and you need, pick up a couple phones for the kids or for mom or somebody who, they don't need a lot of their phone.
Right.
Yes, you can get more powerful phones. You can get things that are more robust. Something that's going to be more current in terms of Android. There are cutting edge things, but you're going to pay a premium for that. So,
well, and you're also paying for the names on those too.
Right.
TCL, like you said, is more in the television game.
Sure.
And they're getting into phones, and they're doing really well. The screen on this is great.
I was going to say that
it's sharp. It's vibrant. I mean, it's a good screen. So
nice. Would you recommend it for $400?
Absolutely.
Right
it's
on.
a good pickup.
So that is the TCL 10 5G UW from Verizon.
That's it.
Thanks, guys.